go time again. So that means we need Mafu. Yeah, he's there. However, if you follow the YouTube channel, you know we've done more than one Nuzlocke. And a couple of characters have became quite relatable to. One of those other ones was called, of all things, Firefarter, the Score Bunny. He's now here. Twisted Firefarter! Yeah, so he's not going to sit anytime soon, to be fair though. He's going to be more of an at-home prop. So he'll lie down and watch the job, yeah? But I think today, guys, we go into the main event while I'm on holiday. Now, you've seen it in the last video, it's now gone. It was over there, it is now gone. But what we will be doing is going on to the DC mystery box video. Sorry, DC Marvel even, both, a bit of both. Now it is from our friend Astrad Astrad Books and Collectibles. Thank you guys once again. Don't forget to check out their eBay shop as well. The link will be in the bottom of the description. But also, this would be it here. And hopefully if that's as good as it looks in my head, I figured out how to work another effect. But, let me get that wee second there. Hold on. Right, I've got it here. Now this box is probably about triple the size. Now I think we should do this without my dress going on it. Yeah, it's a big boy. Now, how I'm going to try and work this, because big boxes deserve big love, don't they? So, we'll get it back here. Mafu and Firefarter. Oh, he can sit there, I suppose. Actually, that's a good shout. And he ain't going to fall over, no. So, I'm just trying to see how the best way of doing this would be, so as you know I'm not trying to fake it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the camera slightly. Should be a wee cut in between. I'm going to raise it slightly just so you can see the top of the box. Hopefully so you can see me as well, but I'm going to make it an angle so that you know I'm not looking into it as I'm doing it, okay? So you get the genuine reaction to pretty much everything. Right, so you can see the top of it. Here I am, you can see my chin. It's very hairy, yes, I know. I think we should just get this opened up and start having a look at what's in the goodness, shall we? Let's see. So, okay, that's not slicing. Why is that not slicing? There we go. One slice. It's fair to say they wrapped this properly. Oh, ooh, ooh. Right, there's two. Now I'm assuming that doesn't actually help anything, so that's fine. Maybe it's a broken bit of box or something. Let's see. Now you might find while I'm going through this there might be a few different angles on the cuts. Only reason behind that is because I'm trying to make it so that you know that it's completely blind to me, at the same time it's blind to you. I've got a few ideas of how I'm going to work it out. There's one flap, and I've got it's got a lamp, yeah. Malden table lamp, yeah. Now that's a light and a half. No idea what it is, but still. Anyway, right, let's see. Next thing to get. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to push you over. Sorry, Mafu and Firefarter. Right, let's see. Now you will be becoming a wee bit of a regular on the channel as well as Mafu. You need a pal after all, you see. So remember and follow the Twitch channel. The links for that are in the bottom as well as the Facebook, the Twitter and everything else. Where the hell does this open? Right, hold on. I think we've got a box inside a box. I think that's what's happening here. I think. Question mark. Right, hold on. Yep, that's definitely what's happening. So we've got a box inside a box. Right, so that's fine. What we'll do now, oh, we've got fluff. Oh dear. We've got what feels like blanket fluff. I mean, at least it'll be nice and soft. Right, let's see. Right, okay. Now, that blanket is actually protecting me from seeing anything right now, which is good. So that is it now open. I cannot see a thing. Good. Sorry, I lie, I seen that a little name or something, but that's fine. So guys, how about we, you know, get it opened? Yep, between cuts, I'm having to fix these two again. So let's get into our first item, shall we? Now I'm going to grab the one I think I seen a part of. So, see, I'm still looking this way. Ooh, it's black. Ooh, it's another metal fig, nice. Now the last one we got, I'm pretty sure was Logan, which is always a good thing. Black Widow, however, now it is from Civil War, which for me, I think it's in the top 3 Marvel movies, which is pretty difficult to do. Our own movie was a bit disappointing, unfortunately, but in Civil War she was great. Now, you're going to have a bit of fluff in your head, we'll get rid of that. Yeah. Again, just to explain what these are, they're die cast, they're not like your Funkos, they're not all plastic, so they are proper quality when it comes to weight and stuff like that. I've now got 4 of these, I think, including the Logan from the last one. That is a hefty good start, by the way. yes, me likey. I was in Team Captain America, albeit I prefer Iron Man, but the reason behind it, I was behind Captain America in that movie. But then, if you've already seen the movie, you already know your own side, so I'm not going to influence you. So, 1 item in, and we're already on to a winner. Wait a minute, what's it? No shot. I'm going to see if I can get this an angle. There is... Is that? Yeah, there is a spider hanging. Let's see if I can get a light angle on this. Oh, come on. It's hanging right in front of Black Widow, but I can't get it for the reflection. There it is there. You see it? That is a spider inside my sealed box, and it is sealed. Is it sealed? It is sealed. So, Black Widow might be taking things a bit too serious. And you'll be staying in there just in case you are no, it's still not off. It's actually got webs and all sorts in there. Nice. How the hell did a spider get in there? Wow, right, okay. We got Black Widow with a, hopefully not widow, but a spider nonetheless. Great start. Right, let's go with this side here. What's this? So again, I'm here. Did I see Frozone? I got fucking Frozone. Get it up, yous. I got Frozone. Yes. Played by Samuel L. Jackson, I think. Yeah, Samuel. Was it Samuel L? It was Samuel L. Samuel L. plays everything. In The Incredibles 1 and 2. It's a bit tall for the camera, isn't he? But oh, do you know, I've seen these kicking about a few times. And I have always contemplated maybe getting one, but Frozone of the characters probably would be the strongest one for me, so that's a good one. Let's see, 5 points of articulation. Did I take this out of his box? That wouldn't be my style, mind you, but did I take this out of his box? No, we'll leave him in his box. We'll be good. I'm trying to make sure that my spotlight doesn't get too much of this. But yeah, it's a very, very nice. I think it's plastic by any spiders? No spiders. And I don't think Ice would survive in it. It's for a channel, for his own channel. So that is item number 2, and I tell you what, we're on to a winner. Now, one thing I will just say at this point, this box is considerably more expensive than the last one. In fact, it's double the price of the last one, and so far I think we're seeing that, and even getting free spiders. But I think we're on to a winner here. Does feel like a lot of boxes. I can't, like, it's boxes I'm feeling mostly. I don't know what anything is yet. I've just got my hand in there blind. See, I'm still here. So I think on that we should get into the next one, shouldn't we? Right, item number 3, please. Right, let's do this one here. Right, again, can't see it. I think that's a Funko. Is that a Funko? What is that? Oh, no, it's a Q-Fig. Now, I do have a few. Do you know what? I'm going to have to fix that light after this. Jessica Jones. Ooh. Do you know what? I've seen this before. And it's one of the few I don't have. Now, admittedly, the ones I do have were Loot Crate exclusive ones I managed to pick up in, what was it, Pound World before it shut down, rest its soul. These are really, really nice. That'll go, I've got Hulk, I've got 2 versions of Deadpool, and I've got Doctor Strange. So these are rather, rather lovely. Again, they don't come out of the box, but it's her kicking down a wall, because she's strong like that, as you know. She's got superhuman strength, and she investigates things. I'm going to look at the lights in a second, because this is not giving me everything I want. Can't see her, don't get me wrong. She's kicking over a wall because she's having a bad day and probably pissed at her face, but you know, that is another really nice item. Jessica Jones of the Netflix season. I'm hoping she'll come back, just like Daredevil is, on the Marvel shows. A funny feeling that she will. Probably second after Daredevil and Kingpin, because she was probably, if not her, then Luke Cage, the second biggest character they had on Netflix. Especially Mr. Purple, played by David Tennant. That was awesome. Like, he was an absolutely fantastic villain. But she was some good stuff as well. And again, another good day. That's 3 for 3. Cannot complain about 3 for 3 at all. Remember, guys, the eBay sale is down below in the description. Give them a shot, give them a wee check. This is, I mean, I'm only doing the one type of box. They've got several, to be fair, including a hell of a lot more expensive boxes as well if you feel like really splurging. But yeah, you get, I mean, already maybe about a quarter of the way through the box, and that's about a tenner. Based on what the price I've seen, that's about tenner. And again, that's about 5 to 10. So, I mean, we're already nearly there, 25 half, but I think we're going to be on to a winner, basically, which is always a good thing. But what I'm going to do just now is I'm going to fix the lighting so as it's not as direct onto these and you can actually not see so much reflection. And then we'll get into the next part. Oh, look, there's light. I've changed things about, the exposure's been changed, so I think we're in a better position. I've tested with that as well, and you can see it a lot better when I hold it at that angle, so I think we might be onto a good one with the lighting. One thing I was going to say as well, and again I did put it in the title of the last video, I apologise to all Star Wars fans, I'm going to try and show that I'm actually quite intelligent in this one when it comes to like pop culture things. Star Wars just ain't my jam, and that's basically what happened. So unfortunately what that meant was, outside of what I usually look, I look dumber than usual, so you know. But with that, let's get us into the next one. Right, this is a wee one. I think actually I recognise this type of box. The last one I'm going to reveal this at the same time because I still can't see it. I think the last one we got was, it was something from Rick and Morty. It was a little Funko keychain thing. Let's see. It is, and it's Lucha Libre El Furioso. There we are. Can he? Not bad at all. Now, I know about they'll have to put a sticker on. Whoopsie. We know it was £40, not 4. I'll take that off later. The Lucha Libre with Marvel, I think it's a cartoon. I think. To be truthful, I've never watched it and I don't know a huge amount about it, but I do know the characters, I've seen them. The cartoons, when it comes to it, I mean, I know of them, but I don't really watch any of them. I'm more of the live action stuff when it comes to Marvel. But you cannot complain about that, especially with the level of detail in the little face. I mean, he's properly detailed for the House Molliers. No spiders in there, mercifully. In fact, actually, I might be able to give you a better angle at the spider now. But that'll be staying in his box, so it'll be going next to some sort of brain thing if it was from Rick and Morty. I do need to get the spider out of here, by the way, because it is long dead. Oh, there you go, perfect line. There you go. Spider-Man, living inside a Black Widow's box. And it is sealed. Like, there's no... This hasn't been resealed or anything like that, so it's managed to get in there during the manufacturing process, which is, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's right for the character, Black Widow, but yeah, no, you don't really want real spiders inside your boxes, do you? Especially when they're long dead. It's a skeletalised version of itself now. But let us move on to the next one, see if we can get another wee one. Is that wee? I don't know if it's wee. We've got bubble wrap, fantastic. Let's see. So we get Star Wars. I know what this is, it's Disney Infinity. Now I do have a few of these characters. I'm about to show my lack of understanding again. Kanan Jarrus, that guy. Now, I'm going to get away with this mercifully because I do display some Star Wars characters from the Disney Infinity, which I've got the Xbox 360 version, I think it is, which can work in the Xbox One. I'm pretty sure it could work in the Xbox Series as well, but essentially it's like a Skylanders where you put it on, they do certain things in the game and they go hiya, but on the game rather than just here with a lightsaber, and at least it doesn't have a floppy like Kylo Ren did. Again, the detail's a bit cartoony in these ones, and that's not just for Star Wars, that's for everything that's a series. You get what have I got back at home? I've got Pirates of the Caribbean, I've got Incredibles, Marvel. I mean, they do a heck of a lot of things. quality is always there, and when I get them boxed like this, they do go up on the wall, irrespective of the franchise, because I'm a holder like that. But that is possibly, and it's saying something, the fact that we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, that's probably the weakest item, but not because of its quality, because of my preferences, which doesn't go for saying much, because everyone else in the world seems to like Star Wars except me. So I don't know what that's all about. I must be the unpopular one. But that's another nice wee winner, if I do see so myself. But shall we go on to the next stuff? We shall. Right, we'll get into the next stuff. But just before I do, one thing I do want to point out in this seller's really big positive side. The last one, if you've watched it, you know I said about having so many loot crate items, which again, don't get me wrong, they're good items, just that people like myself are very likely to have them. And I also mentioned about the Flash as well, and they responded to that feedback, basically saying that maybe there was a bit too many of them in it. Which is, I mean, it's not a bad a thing, but if you're doing these types of things like me, and you've maybe been in the loot crate world before it went out of business, or whatever it is these days, you don't want to be getting duplicate items if you can avoid it. And thus far, the only one I could say maybe was in loot crate was the Q5, but I don't think it was actually. So I think it was the Deadpool and the Hulk, possibly maybe even the Doctor Strange, might have all been in it, to be fair. I recognise this one, Jessica Jones, but I don't think it was in the loot crate boxes. So, feedback's been taken, and you know what, sometimes that's all you can ask for, like, response. So, it's a good, I mean, seriously, if you're considering doing one of these for fun, or even if you want to do it for your own YouTube video or whatever, Astrad, they're doing a good job of this. But on that, let's see if we can continue that good job. See if we get our next item. I got a birthday present. Like, seriously got a birthday. Right, okay. You can't really blind box a birthday present. Right, let's see. We'll open it together on camera. Oh, hello. Oh, Astrad. Oh, you babes, you. I mentioned to them that the Flash was my boy. Oh, get in. Get the bleep, Mr. YouTube, for mindful in. Oh, yes. So much yes. Collect them all. Flash is number 4. Why is Flash always like the 3rd or 4th? He's the best one. Made by Schlich. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know it's German, but... Oh, I'm tempted to open this. The reason I'm tempted to open it is because he's running on really nice looking ground, and it kind of takes away from it if it's in the box. I don't know to open that. That's why that's gift wrap. Now, I will say here just now, if they've done that for me, then thank you. But keep in mind, guys, that's not just because of YouTube videos. They are overall, I mean, you can see it, they are overall giving you good stuff. But that's right, oft. Ah, yes, man, yes. I'll contemplate opening that, and if I do open it, it will be back when I'm back in my own studio / living room. But that is a cracker. Oof, that is a cracker. Oh, Jack is a happy boy. I mean, oh, sorry, Wacko's a happy boy. You don't know his real name. Oh, wait a minute, it's in the title. Never mind. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. I got the Flash. I'm a happy boy. Do. Yes, I'm twerking off cam. Right. And the next one. Plastic. Right, let's see. Let's get into the next one. Dish. This looks like it's a book. Oh, Thor Ragnarok. Now, I'm not much of a reader myself personally. However, did they start writing books about Thor Ragnarok? Yes, the dog's outside trying to get in. Let's see, Thor Ragnarok, and let the... I can't read upside down. Let the battle begin. Is this just a novel? It is. It's a novel with pictures. Yeah, that's how I read. Let's see. Is it the same story as the actual movie? Let's see. The world's about to explode. Oh dear. The devious brother Loki has taken over Asgard. Powerful Hela's emerged to steal the throne for herself, and Thor is imprisoned on the other side. It's the story of the movie. To escape captivity and save his home from imminent destruction, Thor must complete a deadly alien contest and team up with his former ally and fellow Avenger, the Incredible Hulk. I'm the strongest Avenger. Yeah, see, that was the code. As I say, I'm not much of a reader, but for readers that would be extremely good stuff. To be fair, having it like that would actually be quite nice for display. So yeah, you can't really say no to that. I mean, as I say, reading's not for everyone, myself included in there, but with one hand taken away, you use the other hand. There we go, pictures can colour as well. With one hand taken away, the other hand can give, and I might be able to use that in display somewhere. If not, then yeah, Wacko talks too much. It's there now. You didn't really miss much, to be fair, but my camera has a 5-minute limitation with the quality I'm recording in, and I kind of went over because I was talking too much. Apologies. Won't happen again, promise. To be fair though, you've seen everything I was, and then I just put that in, and he went over, and then I had to pick him up, and that was it. So you didn't miss much at all. You didn't miss any items, which is good. But let's get Firefarter and Mafu back on camera, because they need to be on camera, because it's those two. Oh. There we are. Right. Next one. Oh, we've got a packet of crisps. We got a packet of crisps. I don't know what it is. Oh, hold on. It's a squishy. Now this one will get opened. Don't worry about that. Captain America squishy. Squishy pals. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's just a stress ball. I literally think that's all it is. Ooh, a bit like the Sonic one I got, although I took the Sonic's head off, unfortunately, from the Wish.com video. Let's see. That's got a really weird plastic smell. Series 2 as well. Ooh, see? Then you go, oh shit. And then it went flying, and then it will expand. Yeah. Don't you even start. Right, let's see, getting squished. Not much you can say about a stress ball, and go with a sore hand and everything, stress, and then go, and he'll do his business. Yep. So on to the next one. That's a bit of a filler one, I reckon, that one. Can't complain with filler though. Oh, we got Puzzle Pals again. Now I remember saying this in the last video, Puzzle Pals, I'm not good with puzzles, but then it transpired it wasn't a puzzle, and it's an eraser, and it's Spider-Man. Now I've already got a real spider, so let's get an eraser spider, shall we? Let's see. So the last one we got, I'm pretty sure was the Incredible Hulk, but it looked like the Incredible Hulk child. Oh, it just opened itself, lovely. So let's see what we got. We got Black Cat. See, I actually know Spider-Man characters, so don't even need to know at the back. Black Cat is essentially Spider-Man's version of Catwoman, I think. Where she's a bad girl but also a good girl at the same time, like a anti-hero at times. Let's see, so we get her hair on, got to get a wig on, can't not have a wig, you know what I mean? Oof. It looks completely different without it. Let's see, am I getting that in right? Oh no, that goes at the back there, right, okay, so I'm doing it completely wrong. Get in there. There we go, I was giving her too big a fringe, yep. And then, ooh, with the head. There you are. So the Hulk's still on the shelves back at home, and I think he's going to have a Black Cat following him. Looks very nice, doesn't it? As I say, they look a bit childlike, but it is an eraser. Albeit I'm never going to be rubbing anything out with it, to be fair. But it's got Funko vibes to it with a bigger head. Who else could we have got? We could have got Doc Ock or Metal Suit. Yeah, the Metal Suit one, Metal Suit Spider-Man. Or Rhino Spider-Gwen. If you don't know who Spider-Gwen is, watch Into the Spider-Verse. And then Carnage as well, which was unfortunately a bit disappointing in the most recent Venom movie. But Black Cat, really good character in the Spider-Man games, and that's a bit of a winner there for me because I do enjoy pretty much any part of the Spider-Man franchise. So we'll get you up here. There you are, you got your nice wee display, and I think we shall get moving into the next stuff, shall we? Right, let's do it. On to the next one. The mess isn't as bad this time around either, my dad will be happy to hear. Right, so that's our blanket quilts, I'll keep that there so no mess. Although we could use that as like a, because I mean the Captain America was found in the ice, wasn't he? So, oh no, 60 years later. Oh, you can have another blanket as well, there you go. See? Oh, he's all nice and warm now. Right, on the next one. No, that's more bubble wrap, to be fair it's well protected. Right, okay, there's something here that's getting wrapped. So we'll get this here. Is that a canvas? Ooh! Hello! I'm actually surprised this hasn't been damaged the whole entire time I've had it in storage. That's, oh! Hello. So it's like it's Captain America's shield, that's blatant. But within it you've got Captain America, scenes for the comics. That's Red Skull, which you might remember from the first Avenger, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, the first Avenger, the first one of them. Again, Captain America round the side, and then so it's basically Hydra versus Captain America, and a beautiful wee canvas size. Now the good thing is I've got space in the wall for this. And it's going up when I get home. That is awesome. That's really, really, really nicely made. No defects, it's all plastic. And as I say, I'm surprised the wooden things are surviving, but this just shows you the level of protection that was in the box. That's awesome. Like, really, really, really well made. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Wacko's onto a winner here with this one. Guys, get yourself into this eBay shop. That's all I'm saying. Astrad Games and Collectibles. Good bloody job, troops. Good job. Right, well, I don't even know where to put this. It's not much of a centrepiece. We'll put it back there. You can see part of it at least. Right, let's get on to the next thing. And we're running a bit short now, which to be fair is acceptable after the amount of good stuff we've had. We've got more fluff which I can use for actually taking stuff home with and keeping it safe. Get that out the camera road for just now. Right, oh, I got more mail. We've got more mail. Even though I'm not at home, I'm getting mail. Right, let's see what we got in it. One, oh, hi Iron Man. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Right, let's see what we got. Over 100 stickers, 1,000 stickers, sorry. Sticker burst. Oh dear. Each one of those is an individual sticker. It's safe to say I won't be using this because the amount of mess I could cause would be incredible. I mean, to be fair, you can maybe use some of the things. Maze Madness, it's like games, it's like a kid's book, it's like a wee alternative to colouring books. Stickers inside here, the hero factor, my superhero name is Wacko 316, obviously. Draw your costume, whatever fits me for the day. Your superpowers, the ability to eat too much. Your hero badge, I'm not going to show my football allegiances. My job would be to make everyone else look better than me. My interest would be eating. Secret identity, my name would be, well, me. And draw your secret identity. Hello. Right, so got another wee book. To be fair, probably won't be using that one. But again, there's no harm in having these things kicking about, especially when you've got a youngster of a nephew who might grow into these types of things, you know. So future proofing. Right, on to the next. Where did you fall over? Mafu's over here all behaving himself, not falling over once. Frickin' firefighter gets into the video for the first time and he thinks, oh, I'll be funny here. Oh, you pushed that over as well, you dauber. Anyway, right, let's get into the next stuff. Right, what we got here? Draw the Marvel way. How to draw Dr. Octopus in 9 steps. I mean, I wouldn't do a fair, even if I was being guided, I wouldn't do a fair job for this. But I do have someone in mind in the third voice that he does like, I don't know if it's drawn or if it's colouring, these types of things, although we've got colouring pencils as well, to be fair. So this might be kept for him in case he wants it. Let's see. So you can see the pages there, can't you? That's fine. How to draw Doc Ock. Apparently all you need is a stick man. Who knew? Although he turns into a fat stick man, to be fair, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could do that by any measure of imagination, but I'll keep this together. I'm not 100% sure if it's drawn or colouring, as I say Sir Boyd enjoys doing with the artist style and stuff like that. and that's basically how you draw it, do it yourself kind of thing. But I'll keep that for him altogether, if he does like it. If not, then again, future proofing maybe. See what happens. Through lack of talent, it's not for me. I do things digitally, I don't do things by hand. I'm gonna have to have a word with the bunny. You stay there, for the love of God. Right, next thing. Is there any next thing? Oh, we got something wee. Oh, an Iron Man keychain. I think we're getting to the really small stuff now, which, to be fair, keeping in mind, and I will be completely truthful, this is paid out my own money, and I chose to go back to the same seller for a reason. £50 all in thus far, and I'm reckoning we're sitting about the 70 to 80 mark, easy. So might be getting the little things at the end because I've not found them yet because I'm doing it completely blind, but you can never go wrong with a little keychain. I've got little keychains kicking about on display everywhere, and my temperature gauge on my camera started to go, so I'm going to have to be mindful of that. But that is a keychain. I can't really say too much about it, but it might end up on display in the background. We'll see what happens with it. But once again, you can never really say no to little things like that. Right, we're back from the overheating. It's because there's so much hot stuff here, you know what I mean? You're still cooling off in the ice. You've fallen over again, haven't you? I'm keeping an eye on that friggin' fire farter. Right, on to the next item, and I think this might be the last item because I've had a feel about, I've not looked inside it. This seems to be the only item that's left. So we'll get into it now because it's wrapped. I can't see what it is, which is always a good thing. It is a big book. No. Oh, and there's magic trick. There we go. Oh, it's upside down. The Marvel Encyclopedia. Oh, what? Updated and expanded. The definitive guide to the characters of the Marvel universe. Oh, right, okay. Very, very, very nice. Again, it's not my cup of tea with these things. However, I mean, the knowledge I pick up tends to be on the fly online, I'll be completely honest, which sometimes I go into a bit more detail than other things. Books isn't generally the way I do it. However, I do know the positives of these things and can help a lot of people understand the characters they're watching and enjoying. So, you got your Spider-Mans, you got your Wolverines, who will be coming to the Marvel not DCU, the Marvel MCU, that's the one, universe very soon. Venom has been there with Sony. Magneto, I mean everyone, their grannies here. Iron Man, Jane Parker, I think, Phoenix, Captain America, everything's there. You can't complain about that at all. It's a chunky boy, by the way. You don't actually appreciate the way of this thing. But yeah, updated, revised and expanded, the most comprehensive volume, A to Z guide. There you go, you can't say no. 2012, so it's updated to, I think, when the MCU was in its infancy. But these will be a lot of the comics and not just the movie stuff. So there is a lot of stuff I don't know about, and I admit that fact. This type of thing will keep you up to the loop. But guys, I think that is absolutely everything. And I think it's fair to say we've been on to an absolute winner today. I mean, he's called Score Bunny, really. It's been an absolute scorcher of a box. Absolutely fantastic. Favourite item by a million miles. Do you know what, I'm opening it. It deserves to be opened. So, there we go, see, it's happening now. Normally I wouldn't do this. However, I think the figure looks too good not to open. Let's see. Sometimes they deserve to breathe how good they are. I'll regret it later, don't worry about that, but that's for me to worry about. Let's get it out. Come on. Oh, he's in there tight. There we are. Let's get my remount. I mean, just look how good that looks. There's a reason the Flash is the best superhero, and I will not hear otherwise. No Batman or Superman here. That's a fantastic item. Absolutely brilliant. The canvas as well, absolute corker. Like, you can't go wrong. I mean, just look at that backdrop. You can't go wrong with that. Granted, one's DC, one's Marvel, but what a pair of items that is, man. Oofed. But overall, everything absolutely banging. And again, thank you so much to Astrad Books and Collectibles. Apologies if I've called it Games and Collectibles a few times throughout the video. Similar type idea, to be fair, but it's because I'm games in the brain. But what an absolute box they've supplied us with here. Now again, other than this, I think this is random. Like, I don't think they've deliberately done anything here. I think this is what they just generally do. The reason the Flash is there specifically is because I mentioned in the last video that that's my favourite superhero. So I think that's where that came from. And fair enough. And I've told them they didn't need to do that. I've messaged them between cuts when the camera was cooling down. But with a seller like that, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? How? Just how? So, oh, what a winner! What a winner, guys! What a winner! Yeah, I can't say anything bad about this box whatsoever. And talking about not being able to say anything bad about this box whatsoever, guys, the link's in the description. I've given you at the start. I'll give you it again, actually. That's twice I need to edit in something. Great work. But give them a little look. Have a look at what they provide. It's not all random stuff, albeit you know you're going to get a winner with the random stuff. But with regards to ourselves in the Wacko 316 channel, Discord's slowly but surely becoming a thing. Facebook's still there, fully being updated. The Twitch channel is live, running weekly. We are going to have to take our first week off in a few weeks' time from now, which will be dealt with at the time. Twitter, everything's there. Give the channels a follow, even with the YouTube. Subscribe. Like it. I mean, even dislike it. I mean, keep in mind you can't see the dislikes anymore on YouTube. I can, but then at least I know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. So be honest. Just be honest. That's all everyone ever asks. I do this for the love of doing it, and I'll keep doing it. I've been slow recently getting things out. There's reasons behind that. If you know, you know. I'm trying to reverse that, but then this also does cost me money to do as well, so I need to be mindful of that as well at the same time, because I don't get paid to do this on YouTube yet. Twitch, I do get paid every now and again, full transparency, but by no measure on a line where I can call it a full-time job, which is unfortunate. But right now, as I say, everything's just done for the love of it. I buy it to show it off and show off the love, and Astrad are part of that. So guys, give them a wee check out, have a look. And keep an eye on the socials down below for both myself and Astrad. Everything is there. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have an absolutely fantastic morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you might be. And just on the back of the last picture, I'll give this a 2 thumbs up. And doodly beeps.